Hi, Sean Epperson with Thing 12 Games here, and we're super excited to do an unboxing of the Seals of Cthulhu. Yes, we just got this in. I'm joined here by my good Cthulian friends, and we're going to open this box and show you what's inside. So, first up, let's talk just a moment about how amazing this is. As you see, the box is chained closed. We'll get this saran wrap here, so we're gonna get rid of the shrink wrap. Pop this baby open. Now, if you are wanting a copy of this game, if you're a backer, these will be going out to you soon. If you're interested in getting a copy of this game, you can go to our website or talk to your friendly local game store and say, I need the Seals of Cthulhu. Thank 12 Games, contact them. So, as we see, the game is packaged here in this clear case. I'll take a look at the side there. It looks pretty awesome. Artist did a fantastic job with this. This looks amazing. So the idea behind this game is that we wanted this to look like an artifact, something that you found in an old antique store buried in the back. So everything about this is worn and aged, appropriately themed for this sort of game. So we're going to uncover the sleeve here. Boink. And we can see that the chain is printed on that clear cover. Very nice looking. And the back piece here will also come off. So that is something that you can either set aside or send into the game. There may be something on the back there. We'll leave that for you to discover. So let's get into the game itself. So as we see, it looks like a book, but there's this closure here, this magnetic closure. So we're going to pop that open. The reason why we have the clear cover is just to make sure this stays closed, but as you can see, this is actually going to hold pretty well. But we want to give you a little extra security. So as we uncover the box, this ancient artifact, you see that it's been checked out by numerous people throughout history. We'll let you decide and uncover the mysteries there. And some sort of document here, this aged and ancient and stained relic here that you need to read first. This will let you get some information. Again, we're going to let you uncover this piece for yourselves. And inside we have the manifest card. This manifest card is going to detail some of the things that are inside. We also have, what's this? Some sort of newspaper clipping, a story that kind of goes into more about the history and what's contained inside. We also have the rule book here, Project Wickerweld, and inside the rule book, all the details about how to play, all the information on the cards, descriptions of what they do, etc. Inside we have this bag here. This bag contains all of the cards, and then we'll get to those in a moment. We have the victory card for the investigator and the victory card for the cultist. And a teaser here for Dice of Dragons. That's going to be coming up in 2020. And then some information about us. Hey, look, that's who we are. So let's get into this bag. First off, this bag looks amazing. They did a fantastic job with this. Everything about it's incredible. Nice cloth, nice printing on there. Ta-da. So we're going to open the bag up. Before we get to the cards, we're going to talk about the components. Excuse me, book. And we're going to open this bag up. So let's get these. So the meeples we actually had printed on both sides. So you'll see that one side has a darker color and one side has a lighter color. This has no impact on the game, but it's just a different visual to kind of spice things up a little bit. Same thing with the investigator meeples, a lighter emblem as well as a darker version of their emblem there. And then lastly is the active player token. This is something that will be handed back and forth so you know whose turn it is. As this is a thinky game, and if you get kind of caught up in what you're planning to do, you can forget whose turn it is to take, so this will help you know. There's some interesting stuff going on here. As you look at the dark image, you see these eyes peering out. But what you take a second look, you'll see that the curly Q of tentacles swimming around the outer rim of that token. So we'll set these to the side, and we'll take a look at the cards. So let's open this guy up. Try not to send myself to the ER, that'd be nice. So let's set that aside. Now the cards, really good quality first off. Nice, thick, snappy, so good materials here. So these are the backs of the Investigator cards. They have a more brown color with this purple gem. The Investigator cards are the different characters that you can use to play with. You'll select one of those at the start of the game if you're playing as the Investigator. And each one of these has a special ability that you can use at one time in the game, or a different way to score points at the end of the game. There's a lot of information about, it kind of goes into the backstory of each of these characters. And of course on the other side, with these purple emblem here, this red gem, are the various cultists. Your opponent will select one of these to play at the start. And again, they also have different ways that they can score, different abilities. And again, these are all one-time use. Once you use your ability, then you flip the card down to show that it's no longer accessible. Really good job on these. These look amazing. Sun Duong did a fantastic job on the art with these. Just gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. Okay, here we go with the main cards for the game. Notice they have this green back with this purple gem here. So let's talk about the core cards for the game. And so these 5 cards are the core. Now, because these are purple, we can tell that these are the cultist cards. This number at the top is the victory points at the end of the game. This number at the side represents what this card can be used for as far as your bidding. You're actually bidding away cards, but you're bidding away your victory points at the end, your control points. Each of these cards has a special ability at the end there, but to gain that ability, you actually have to have the other half of that card. You have to have your opponent's card, and that's where that really tight bidding comes in, trying to figure out what they're planning to bid out, and if you can get it and utilize that ability. In each of the core decks, there's one card, the potion, that is self-contained. All of the art is contained on that card. So you don't have to match this with another one in order to use its ability. As soon as you have that card face up in front of you, then it's something that you can use. And again, the art on these are just so amazing, so good. We have the Investigator cards. Notice the brown coloring for these. And those are the 5 that are part of the core. The potion, the gate closure, the gate, the Necronomicon, and the journal. Move those to the side. Now, of course, you can't have a Cthulhu game without having Elder Gods. So we have the Shoggoth here. The Shoggoth has -3 victory points at the end for each of these, which means he's -6 if you have him face up in front of you. But he's also worth 3 for bidding. He's got a special ability that if you summon him, you're able to turn one of his cards face down, getting rid of that penalty, and then taking another player's card and turning them face down. So you're able to kill off a powerful card that they have by using him, and hopefully you can get rid of that negative penalty.